Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke will be along, too, from the sideline. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Iguodala. And inside, Anderson Varejao, the big Brazilian, a terrific rebounder and defender, always brings great energy. And it's Durant, and it's West in at the force line. And for the Knicks, Derrick Rose is out there with Iman Shumpert. And down low, the two-time NCAA champion at Florida, the 6'11 tornado of energy and effort. It's the big man, Joakim Noah. Then it's Anthony, and it's Martin in at the force spot. And it's the Warriors to start out. Curry dishes to Durant. Outside Durant. Kicks it to West. Poked away. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Well, he's a scary guy to go up against just because of how physical he is. He intimidates his opponent. He's going to punish you inside, and you have to be ready physically to play against this guy.
And Steve, you know, he's also got a full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
Now here's Rose. Martin kicks to Rose. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
There's 1:26 left in the first.
You know, it's always a challenge and a race to get into the playoffs in the West, and the Golden State Warriors were able to do it in large part because they went 19-11 against the Eastern Conference last season. And every win was huge as they secured the 6th seed in the West.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Mark Jackson gave me a couple of moments. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Rose after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Rose kicks to Shumpert. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
So for the Knicks, Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Noah. That's Felton in for Kenyon Martin. The three from Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. And getting back to the Warriors against the East, they ended up going 500 or better against every division, Steve, in the conference.
Well, they were consistent, there's no question. And a big part of that was their defense improved so much and their rebounding. That's something that Mark Jackson really emphasized this past season, and it paid off in a big way. Golden State really became a very consistent club.
Out to Shumpert. Back to Rose. With 4 seconds on the clock. And it's blocked by Varejao. Here's Curry. No luck. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play.
Guys, it was no secret that last season the Knicks were really a perimeter-oriented team. They had some solid inside players, but basically those inside guys were there to set screens and defend and rebound. It was up to Melo and the other perimeter guys to carry the offense.
Felton the pass to World Peace. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. World Peace has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Knicks. New York on D. Well, Clark, back to what you said last year about the Knicks. Last in points in the paint, only about a third of their points inside. Very little around the basket, Steve. It became an issue at times.
Well, it was an interesting group, Kevin. So many shooters. Carmelo really represented their only low post threat. Even Tyson Chandler, his baskets were mostly offensive putbacks. So it was almost small ball all season long, but it was very interesting to watch.
You know, you look at the characteristics of good teams, and a lot of things jump out at you, but one that's really important is being a good free throw shooting team. That hasn't always been a strength of the Warriors, but over the last few years, they've made big strides at getting better in that area.
Hardaway's checked in for the Knicks. Felton dishes to Bargnani. Back to Felton. Some nice passing by New York here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Mon Shumpert is coming for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Udrich in for Raymond Felton. 107 left in the first half of basketball. Gets it to go. And for the Warriors, Clark and Burt, they did as they shot just under 79% from the free throw line last year. That was good for fourth in the NBA. Steve, not bad considering their centers are not known for their good free throw shooting to begin with.
No, but their guards are just ridiculously effective shooting the ball. In fact, anytime there was a technical foul last year, it was like there was a fight to get to the line. They had so many people to choose from, but that's a big part of the success of this club, just the incredible shooting, both from the perimeter and from the foul line.
On the wing, Shumpert. Chance there to take the lead, missing. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Iguodala. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Kevin, they made less than 25% of their shots in the first quarter, coming out completely flat. They lacked energy and the execution was bad. But they've rebounded nicely here and look to extend the lead a bit with some nice shooting.
And Udrich kicks to Bargnani. He feeds it to Udrich. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And here is Curry. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to this afternoon's edition of the Halftime Show. At the midway point, the Knicks are grinding this one out. Points in the paint, definitely in their favor. They stayed in attack mode down low. Meta World Peace off to a good start. No big numbers by his name in the box score, but he's doing the little things out there to try and get his team the win. On the other hand, Golden State also been giving it their best. They've dialed up the tempo, ripping and running. It's been a fun one to watch. Andre Iguodala leads the game in scoring. They also like what they've seen out of David West, too. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. And the Knicks with possession. Rose with the ball. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Rose has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Knicks. The Warriors trail.
I think when you look at Derrick Rose, fellas, the most intimidating thing about him is his elite speed. But you also have to consider his size. He's well put together, about 6'3", maybe just a shade over 200 pounds. He is a handful when he's coming at you fast with that strong body and explosiveness.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over
you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Guys, Kevin Durant last season joined the exclusive 180 club. Over 50% from the field, 40% from three-point territory, and 90% from the line. It's the gold standard of shooting efficiency, something only 5 other players have done in NBA history. It was a goal of his going into the season, but his ultimate goal still remains, to win an NBA title. He said, quote, "The hunger is always there. That's my goal every year, to get to the top of the mountain." Guys, he knows it's a long road, but they've gotten so close. We'll see if this is his year.
Yeah, championship mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Knicks. Pablo Brioni comes in for Shumpert. 2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Brioni. He's covered by Iguodala. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Here's Curry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Iguodala outside. Jacks up a 3. And the Warriors miss again. With some arc. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Verja. He dishes it to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Rose. Iguodala with the block. They get it back. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Anthony against Durant. Left side Durant. Outside Curry. Pocket 6. Pass to Verja. Lets it go from 14. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Rose against Curry. Martin, the pass to Carmelo. Pulls up on the elbow. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Rose against Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's good!
Boy, that is a tough shot.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Back to Anthony. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And you can feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got him out of their seats and off their hands.
Guys, they just exploded when it went down. Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside jumper. Off target from outside. And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6. New York calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
Back to Rose. Shumpert. That 3 off the mark. Off on that one. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, David West.
Yeah. It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place